Good evening, guests and fellow Toastmasters. A very warm welcome to the Gabbys International Toastmaster Club. I am Toastmaster Yogita Upadhyay, your Sergeant of Arms for today's meeting. As a Sergeant of Arms, it's my duty to highlight some key points for the meeting. The meeting is going to be for 2 hours, also urging you to stay for the entire duration to get the maximum benefit out of this. Your video should be on and your audio should be off. You are requested to unmute yourself when you are called to speak or when you need to speak. Regarding the topics of sex, religion, and politics, even though Toastmasters International does not put any restrictions on speaking on these topics, we request all speakers and role takers to be mindful and responsible and abstain from expressing any controversial views on these sensitive topics. I urge you to be cognizant of the fact that we as a club practice diversity and inclusion in letter and spirit, hence ensuring that there are no sexist, racist, or any other undertones that create hostility and discomfort for members or guests. Our club mission is to provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which we members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. Let me now introduce the Toastmaster of the day for today's meeting. The Toastmaster of the day is none other than our favorite Toastmaster Bimpy Kumari.
You need to call, sorry for interrupting. I guess you need to call presiding officer.
Oh, I'm really sorry.
So,
Apologies for the inconvenience. Let me now hand over the stage to TTM Saurabh Datta, the presiding officer for today's meeting. I don't think he needs any introduction, but just to give you a gist of him, he has completed 11 parts in Toastmasters journey, and now he has also won 2 DTM awards, and he's been a President Distinguished Division Area Director in the past. Outside Toastmasters, he's played several leadership roles in Fortune 500 companies, startups, and non-profit organizations. Currently, he is building his own organization, Practive, which he founded in June 2020. DTM Saurav Datta, the stage is all yours.
thank you so much. A very happy new year. I'm not crazy. Seriously, today is a happy new year for the Toastmasters family. So can we all start with a happy new year? Can I have everyone unmute yourself and wish each other a happy new year?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Lovely, lovely. Thank you so much. So today is the start of the program. Thank you, Dina. Happy New Year to you as well. So today is the first day of the new program year 2024-25. And I mean, I really don't know what to say about this term new than what I have always said in my previous presiding officer address. I think we have put ourselves, the Gabbys, in an autopilot mode where every meeting is bound to go towards excellence. You know, when I was doing a bit of a website editing in the last few days. I hope you have visited the updated website. There are a lot of new pages, new content that has been added, new pictures that have been added. So there's a good chance that you are also featured on the website. You may see your smiling face there. So please do go and check out yourself and anyone else that you're interested to check out. But definitely the website is something that you should definitely check out at the earliest. And while doing so, I was reading some of the testimonials, and one of the testimonials, I loved it. It said that, the Gabbys reminds me of three idiots. Pursue excellence and success, jhak maar ke piche bhagegi. So I think that's exactly how we should continue with the Gabbys. I don't know if Dina understood what I said just in Hindi, but she's smiling. So I'm still going to translate that if you pursue excellence, success will follow you. And I think that has been the motto of the Gabbys from day one, from the time we have chartered. And that's the only expectation that I have from this club, from the members. And I know that even if there is a time that I can fall short of that expectation from myself, I know that the Gabbys collectively, the Gabbys Online Toastmasters Club, all the 3 Gabbys clubs and all the officers and members of the Gabbys clubs will never fall short of that. I'm extremely proud of this club. Extremely. I have been an area director, I have been a division director, I have been a distinguished Toastmaster, but today, still today, if someone says introduce yourself briefly in just one line, I just give one line. I'm a member of the Gabbys. That has been and that will be my first identity as a Toastmaster. Nothing makes me more proud than calling myself a member of the Gabbys, not being a distinguished Toastmaster, not being a division director, not being a President's Distinguished Division Director. Nothing in this world gives me more pleasure and more pride than calling myself the Gabbys. And the reason is you have built an incredible club. You have built a club where anyone can come and find a safe space. A club where everyone feels that I can stammer, I can stutter, I can get nervous, I can sweat, I can fume, I can fret, I can do whatever I want to, but I will still get a chance to emerge victorious, to emerge successful, to emerge confident. Good speakers have become better here. Better speakers have become the best. Speakers who were shy of the stage have become confident speakers today. I myself, who could barely crack a joke, I'm able to make people smile now and then, here and there. Not very consistent, but I keep trying. But definitely my level of humor has been slightly more tolerable now and bearable now than what it was before. So much so that I attempted a 20 minutes of roasting in the Gabby's day. 10 minutes people laughed and after that they gave up, which is fine. I now know that I can't do so long a roasting, but I know that I can do roasting. So that's what Toastmasters does for you. I know there is a guest here in this meeting today, a couple of them. I see Supraja, I see Swastika. So Supraja, Swastika, if you would want to quickly give a brief introduction about yourself. What do you do? Where are you from? What brings you here? How did you know about the Gabbys? Anything. Hi, Swastika. Good to see you on camera.
Thank you so much, Sourav. Yeah, my name is Swastika Shetty, and so I'm working in Mercedes-Benz as a program manager. I have an overall experience of around 16 years. So today I've joined as guest, but I plan to be a permanent member also. I think I spoke to you yesterday. So I basically want to improve my leadership skill, and that is what I'm looking at. So I'm sure the Gabbys community will help me sail through this.
Absolutely. Thank you, Swastika, for joining our meeting as a guest. And we are all eager to welcome you as a member very soon. And we also have Supraja. Supraja also I connected recently. Supraja, a quick introduction about yourself. 30 seconds, please.
Hello, this is Supraja. Thanks for joining me in this session. I am working as a software engineer. I wanted to improve my communication skills. That's why I joined in this Gabby. I found out this one in the online. So I contacted the persons and I collected the details.
Thank you so much, Supraja, for joining us for the benefit of all the guests. Dina, you are not guest, you are family. For the benefit of all the guests and visiting Toastmasters, just a quick reminder, how did we all get started with this? So this all started in 1924 when Dr. Ralph C. Smedley decided to start a club where he wanted people, when at that time he was the director of YMCA, and he wanted to give an opportunity as a director of education to people who were technically very good to express themselves in a platform. At that point of time, it was one small club, where a few people got together and they were trying a bit of public speaking. Soon that caught momentum, and over the years, Toastmaster has become a platform where people have come and broken their shackles. Many of us who can speak naturally, we don't understand the power of speaking and we take it for granted. But there are many, many, many people in the world who are struggling to express that one line clearly. Their confidence is getting beaten every day. And Toastmasters has been a life savior for many, many such people. So this movement is now so big that it is spread across 150 countries. There are close to around 300,000 members across the world. The Gabbys has close to around 90 members, the three clubs put together. And we are a part of District 92. And that's pretty much about the Toastmasters history. Now, my next job is to open the meeting formally, which I should have done at the very beginning. But nevertheless, I hereby declare the meeting as open, and the meeting now comes to order. Now I have the responsibility of introducing a very wonderful person who joined us as a member. And she was a very shy and tentative member when she came into the club. She has given me a very formal introduction, but I hate giving formal introductions. So when she came in, she was just there for doing speeches and all. And then one fine day when we were chartering a new club, we decided that we need a new officer. And someone told me, a little bird told me that this lady is going to be a wonderful officer. And in the last 1 year, almost 6 months now, she has indeed been the backbone of our meetings, many of our meetings, as the sergeant at arms, an ever smiling person who very rarely gets angry. I think in the entire 6 months, she got angry only once or twice. That too, she gets angry only on messages. A very, very accountable person who takes total ownership of whatever she does, a techie by profession, an absolutely wonderful person, and the best person to talk about today's theme, which is lifestyle. I don't qualify to talk about lifestyle, so I will hand over the stage to the Toastmaster of the day to do the honors. Over to you, Toastmaster Bimpy Kumari. Can you please welcome Bimpy, our TMOD, with a big round of applause, please?
Thank you. Thank you so much, distinguished Toastmaster Saurabh. It's very pleasing to hear, and thank you so much for your kind welcome. So, how many of you, like, as already Saurav sir has told, like, what is the theme for today's meeting? Can somebody iterate it to what is the theme? If can unmute your, yeah, like lifestyle. So when you hear about lifestyle, what is the first thing you will get into your mind? Very first thing in one word, or you can tell it in 2 words or 3 words.
Art habits.
What is that?
Art habits.
Okay, habits. Anybody else? I can see Diana. Diana, you can put it in chat. I'll definitely read it.
Health.
Health, yes.
Routine.
What else? Okay, so Toastmaster Govardhan, Toastmaster Mukund Joshi, Toastmaster Shashank Bhatt, Toastmaster Ashwini. What is the first thing you get into your mind when the lifestyle, the word lifestyle, if I talk about? Okay, so I mean, lifestyle, if I say in general term, is all about the way we live our lives. It could be our habits, routines, or the choices that shape our day-to-day experiences. It also adds from everything from our health and fitness to our hobbies and interest, to our relationship or work-life balance. Today, we will explore different aspects of lifestyle, share our experiences, and have some fun along the way. So I have like 2 to 3 activities as well for today's meeting. To start us off, I would like to share a quote which is very close to me. That is, your lifestyle is a reflection of your attitudes and beliefs. So let's dive in and see how our lifestyle reflect who we are. So I would like to start with the first activity. So that first activity is called it as lifestyle show and tell. Here everybody has to unmute yourself and tell about this, like anything, whatever come to your mind. So I'll start the first activity, that is lifestyle show. Yes, Tiana, please put it on chat. I'll read it. Okay. So in this activity, I'll just want to give a brief about this. What happened in this show, lifestyle show and tell. I will give you a few seconds, each one of you, to share one item or habit that is significant part of your lifestyle. It could be your fitness gadget, your favorite book, or a hobby item, or even a healthy snack you can talk about. It's not mandatory to show any material or use any prop. You can talk about anything you feel as part of your lifestyle is very crucial, or anything relates to lifestyle. So I'll start giving give you an idea, I'll start with myself. So for me, like I'm as a night owl who sleeps late. Like usually used to sleep very late, and now I'm getting into the practice of waking up early around 6:30. It could be might be late for few of the people. For me, it's like early. I'm practicing to wake up early by 6:30 and have a healthy breakfast and go for exercise at least for an hour, and that is mandate for me for daily, for at least 1 hour. Spend 1 hour in doing the practice of having or doing the exercise. And then yeah, which is make me very proud of doing this small thing. This is my morning routine and small part of my lifestyle nowadays. And as I am showing from since I started my meeting, this Fitbit, I am showing one gadget. It used before I started, like restarted my exercise. I used to walk at least for 8 to 6 thousands of steps, and I was monitoring, and this gadget was helping me to motivate and reach my target. So this is one of the example from my end. I would like to hear from in each one of you can nominate yourself and talk about this. I can see uh, Toastmaster Saurabh. So you can talk about your lifestyle or how your day goes in and out, like weekdays or weekend. You can, like, you have 20 seconds, 20 to 30 seconds you can spend and you talk about your lifestyle.
Thanks, Toastmaster Bimpy. So for me, it's early rising. It's which you also said it's the same thing. I go for a walk or a jog, do some exercises, and come back and have some 15 minutes of meditation, which I usually do, and then have a healthy breakfast at around 9. And so for me, it's reaching on time in office and doing this exercise is what is the routine for me, which I
Okay,
keep in.
nice
Yeah.
to hear. Yeah, go ahead, Toastmaster Neha.
For me, what I think healthy lifestyle means healthy eating habits. And that's what I have incorporated in my lifestyle by going gluten free. I have shifted on the millets, introducing millets breakfast, millets lunch, everything millets. So that's what I think 80% is your food habits, which improves your lifestyle.
Yeah, true. Very true. I can see Toastmaster Gauri Agarwal. You wanted to talk anything?
I don't know, because healthy snacks, jogging, doing all this waking up is just not my morning routine. My morning routine is winking, opening half an eye and seeing what does the weather look like. Is it time to wake up or not? And I just wake up in the wee hours, just get out and start with my day. I'm not a breakfast person at all.
Okay.
And so yeah, that's my morning routine, half a wink.
So I'm coming to know various perspective from all of you. I can see hand raise of Supraja. Tengla, please go ahead.
Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. Actually, I don't find time to do morning times, but in the evening times, I take care of my health a lot. I will spend half an hour time for yoga, and I read English books, good motivational English books, which keeps me active the whole day.
Okay. Thank you so much for sharing your experiences.
Thanks a lot for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you. So moving ahead to, I can see Grammarian Arjun. So Toastmaster Arjun. So how's your lifestyle, and what is one crucial thing you want to talk about, or anything you talk about for your from your go-to life?
So usually my morning starts at around 6:37. Then it's after just a small drink of water, lemon water, I practice workout for about half an hour. Then if the weather is good, then I go for a small walk. So that's how the day starts. And throughout the day, I try to eat the homemade food. I don't like outside food. I don't like junk foods at all. So I try to prefer homemade foods.
Nobody
Yeah,
here likes
that's
chole bhature and those kind of things.
Oh, what is that?
I'm saying nobody here likes chole bhature and those kind of things.
I like it.
yeah, we do like
Yes, we do
sometimes.
like it.
Like it. Dina likes it. Dina also likes chole bhature. You can imagine that.
So
Oh,
I know I can go and connect with Toastmaster Saurabh, Seth, because he's also in Gurgaon. So I'm connecting with you soon.
Sure,
Okay.
definitely.
Oh, acha. That is Sourav said. Okay. Thank you.
now we have two Saurabhs, so okay, so confusion will be there a little bit. Okay, now we'll move to the with the benefit of the guest. Let's move and for the okay, sorry. Now I would like to describe the structure of the meeting for the benefit of guest. I would like to explain the structure of today's meeting. In regular Toastmaster meeting, we have total 3 sections. First is prepared speech section, second is table topic section, and third is evaluation section. So I would like to call our general evaluator, Sreelakshmi Hegde, Toastmaster Shirlakshmi Hegde. I would like to first introduce her before handing over the baton to her. She is a certified image consultant and soft skill trainer by profession. Her interest in public speaking and leadership skill made her join Toastmasters, and she is double triple crown winner, double path breaker, and she is the founder of Imaginatic Image Consulting Service. Everyone give her a round of applause. I would like to call and handing over the virtual stage to Toastmaster Shreelakshmi Hegde. Please tell your role and your team role.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Bimpy, Kumari. As a general evaluator, I already started making note of points, what are we are good at, what are we need to improve a little bit, We are doing good in everything, but we have the scope for improvement. As a general evaluator, it is not easy for me to evaluate the entire meeting. So I am having a team of TAGL team. First, I will introduce our timer. Our timer for today is Toastmaster Sourav Seth. Sourav Seth is a PMP and strategy and transformational expert with over 2 decades of experience and across industry and management consulting. Currently AGM strategy at Adani, he treasures family time with his wife Pooja and their sons Upadhyay and Vivan. Balancing life, he loves traveling and enjoys new cuisines and photography. Saurabh, please introduce your role.
Sure. Thanks, Toastmaster. Fellow Toastmasters and guests. As timer, I will be the table topic speaker. I will time the table topic speakers' formal speeches and the evaluations. I'll also alert each speaker the time they have left using green, yellow, and red cards, which denote specific times remaining. For prepared speeches, which are of 5 to 7 minutes length, I will be showing a green card. I'll raise the green card at 5 minutes. At 6 minutes, it will be a red, yellow card. And at 7 minutes, it will be a red card. Similarly, for table topic speakers, it will be a green card at 1 minute. At 1 minute, 30 seconds, I'll raise the yellow card. And at 2 minutes, I'll raise the red card. And for evaluation, it will be 2 to 3 minutes. So at 2 minutes, I'll raise the green card. At 2 minutes, 30 seconds, I'll raise the yellow card. And at 3 minutes, I'll raise the red card. Thank you, Toastmaster.
And Saurabh said the speaker can take maximum 30 seconds. Speaker can take for 7 minutes 30 seconds, and tabletop speaker can take 2 minutes 30 seconds, and your letter can take 3 minutes 30 seconds. That is the maximum. It's better you would have next time you tell them that also. Okay.
Sure, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Saurabh, for explaining your role briefly. Now I introduce our counter for today. Our counter for today is Toastmaster Sreehari Acharya. Sreehari Acharya is a mechanical design engineer at a robotics startup. Beyond his professional role, he is an avid reader with diverse literacy taste that fuels his knowledge and imagination. To maintain a balanced lifestyle, Sreehari swims and frequents the gym. In his free time, he is often spent on project where he applies his creativity and engineering expertise both for fun and enhance his professional portfolio. Committed to improve his social confidence and expanding his network, Shrihari values constructive feedback and eagerly anticipates joining the Toastmaster club. Toastmaster Shrihari, please introduce your role.
Thank you so much, Shirlakshmi Hegde. The purpose of the R counter is to listen and make a note of unnecessary words and sounds used by all the speakers and role players of today's meeting. This report would focus on 5 major areas. The first being filler words such as and inappropriate interjections, for instance, and, well, but, so, you know. The use of crutch words similar to basically, actually, this thing, etc. Repetitive words or phrases in the form of I, this means, unintentional long or short pauses made by the speakers. I will present the rest of the report when called by for the general evaluator during the evaluation session. Over to you, Toastmaster Shirlakshmi.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Sreehari, for explaining your role briefly. Now I'll call our grammarian for today. Our grammarian for today is Toastmaster Arjun Murmu. Originally from Jharkhand and raised in Kolkata, Arjun completed his schooling and computer engineering in West Bengal. With 3.5 years at Indian IT company and an MBA, he has now 8 years as a business operations manager at an American IT firm. He enjoys the diverse music genres and playing sports like cricket, football, and badminton. I request Toastmaster Arjun Murmu to explain his role and to introduce word of the day for today's meeting.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. As grammarian, it is my responsibility to pay close attention to all speakers, listening carefully to their language usage. I will take note of any misuses of the English language, as well as any outstanding words, quotes, sayings, or thoughts. As grammarian, it is also my duty to introduce the word of the day. For today's meeting, the word is lavish. Meaning is sumptuously rich, elaborate, or luxurious. Another meaning of a person very generous or extravagant. Example would be a lavish lifestyle. Another example would be he was lavish with his hospitality. Let me put this in the chat. So each speaker is encouraged to use the word of the day. I will give a word of the day report and grammatical usage report when called upon during the meeting. Thank you. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you very much, Arjun Murmu. Now I call our listener, Toastmaster Neha Bansal, to explain her role. Neha Bansal is founder of Inno8U. Her diverse journey includes being a mother, home manager, overseeing a family business, and culminating in her current role as an entrepreneur. She is an avid traveler and enjoys experimenting with diverse cuisine in her spare time, as she calls herself as a lifelong learner. Toastmaster Neha, please explain your role as a listener.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shreelakshmi. As the listener, my role is to actively engage in speeches and discussions. I shall be noting down the key points, the unique perspectives, and the memorable moments. At the end, I shall be asking questions, ensuring that every voice is heard and every contribution is acknowledged. Thank you. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster Shreelakshmi.
Thank you very much, Neha, for explaining your role. Now I hand over, we'll come back with the TAGL team, come back with the reports later after Toastmaster of the day hand over the meeting to me. Now I hand over the stage back to Toastmaster of the day and continue our meeting. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Bimpy Kumari.
Thank you so much, General Evaluator Toastmaster Shrilakshmi Hegde. Now moving to the heart of our meeting, that is our prepared speeches. So our first speaker is Toastmaster Jitender Rulaniya. He is attempting Project 2 in Level 2, Dynamic Leadership Path. And the purpose of his speech is, the purpose of his project is for members to learn about different communication styles, identify his or her primary style. Timer, please note, the speech length is 5 to 7 minutes. Yes, Toastmaster, I would like to, the evaluator is Toastmaster Yogita Upadhyay. Please confirm your presence.
Yes, I'm here.
And Toastmaster Jitendra is a traveler enthusiast who is interested in different cultures and values. Proficient horse rider who believes in a circle of influence, always focusing on things which he can control. He's passionate about running and he likes meditation for him. Toastmaster Jitender Rulaniya, my communication style, Toastmaster Jitender Rulaniya. Over to you. All the best.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. Initially, I thought communication is all about content, delivery, and body language. The moment I read the project objectives, understanding my communication style, and I had no idea. And I immediately looked for my assistant. And it's not Google. Now I upgraded to ChatGPT. And where I found 4 different options. So communication style is the way how individuals express themselves, interpret the communication of others. Understanding different communication style can help improve interpersonal interaction and facilitate effective communication. It helps in building relationship with your family, friends, spouse, and team members. So what are the common communication styles? First one is passive communication. So passive communicators, they are quiet, they do not seek attention, they rarely take strong stance, and they always avoid confrontation. So how can you identify the passive communicator? You can identify with their inability to say no, poor posture, easygoing attitude, lack of eye contact, and soft voice. So how you can deal with the passive communicator? You can have one-on-one discussion rather than having discussions in a group, because they were able to express freely when you have one-on-one discussion and ask the open-ended questions which do not result in yes or no. So in a way, they can express themselves in much better way. The second communication style is aggressive communication. Aggressive communicator express their feeling, needs, ideas at the expense of others, ignoring what other person feel, and they always feel defensive, feel hostile or defensive whenever they are confronted with, and they often alienate or hurts other, and they quickly meet their needs, what is expected out of them. So how you can deal with the aggressive communicators? Of course, you can define the boundaries, and when you say that they are crossing the boundaries, you can walk away. So that is the easiest way to deal with aggressive communicators. And another way to stay calm and composed and not to lose your mind whenever you are dealing with the aggressive communicators. The third one is passive aggressive communicators. So they are very calm at the surface. However, they have a lot of anger within, and they are not feeling comfortable expressing themselves, what they feel. So, and there's always a mismatch between their verbal and non-verbal communication. For example, their body might say that they are excited, but then their body language contradicts what it says. And this communication style often observed in children. Whenever parent says to do something, they agree to it, but then their body language says completely different. And then fourth communication style is assertive communication. In assertive communication, the assertive communicators, they share their thoughts, ideas confidently, but yet they are respectful and polite. They readily take on challenge, but then they know when to say no. They know their own limits and protect their own boundaries. So how can you identify the assertive communicator? They are happy to share with their experience. They facilitate productive discussions. They have good posture. They have clear voice and friendly eye contact. So these are the 4 communication styles as per the ChatGPT. And I can correlate whenever I go shopping with my wife, and she especially goes for the jewelry shopping, I'm aggressive, saying no, it is not needed. And after I become passive. And the moment she buys and she finalizes something and reaches to the billing counter, I become passive aggressive. And again, it starts with the assertive that we don't need in future. So those are the 4 communication styles as per the ChatGPT. However, in the Toastmaster, we have 4 different communication styles, which I can completely correlate with my office work. The first one is direct, which is direct communicators are more focused, result-oriented, and ambitious. And they always appear strong-willed and demanding. The second communication style is initiating. So they are sociable, enthusiastic, and fun-loving. Always appear to be self-assured, innovating, and persuasive. Third one is analytical communicator. They are always logical, precise, and exact. And they always appear to be perfectionist. Last communication style is supportive. They always remain calm, steady, and approachable. They always appear as dependable and loyal. So whenever in office, there are some transactional work, I need to be direct so that I can achieve my result in quickest way. Initiating is when there are social gathering or I have to engage my all team members. That is where the initiating comes into picture. And analytical is something whenever there is a salary part which needs to be finalized, and that is where I think who has done what and what is their behavior, what they have delivered. And supportive is something which is I always try to follow, because it's my duty and my responsibility as a leader to support, inspire, motivate, so that they can achieve and fulfill their career aspirations. To conclude, there is not a single communication style which is you can follow. It all depends on the situation and circumstances through which we have to adopt and handle different people. With that, I think I came to know about different communication style, and I use based on the situation and circumstances. So over to you, TMOD, Toastmaster Bimpy. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Jitender, for walking us or revising all the communication styles. Now moving to the second speaker. Second speaker is Toastmaster Shivaganga Shantaraj. Please confirm your presence.
Yes, I'm in.
Okay, thank you. So she is attempting her level 3, project 3 not in leadership development. I got some update. So she's attempting her project in level 3, project number 3, leadership development. It's leadership development. Okay. And the purpose of this project is for the member to practice developing a plan and bringing that plan to fruition. Timer, please note, the speech length is 5 to 7 minutes. Toastmaster Shivaganga, she is from Sarjapura Road Toastmaster Club, and she is a software engineer by profession and passionate in public speaking. She is a Toastmaster from past an year. She has given confidence not only on stage but off stage as well. Toastmaster Shivaganga, planning makes everything easy. Planning makes everything easy. Toastmaster Shivaganga, over to you. All the best.
Thank you, Toastmaster Bimpy. So good evening, everyone. So I hope I'm audible and also you are able to see me. Okay. So I want to narrate a story. I want to share a story with you. That is, one day I was sitting at my desk in front of my laptop, looking at the smiley faces, like we all are in a virtual meet now. So like this, I was looking at the screen with the smiley faces on the Friday evening. That was a late evening. And also it was an office meeting. How smiley we are, how much smiling we are, you can imagine. I think many of us can relate the pain of working late, especially on Fridays, right? So I was waiting to get the meeting over. When I was looking at the time, I also noticed we are already in June now. June. What is there in June? So what's special in the month of June? As we all know, June is the month when our term as a XCOM ends and a new XCOM will be onboarded. So from the upcoming months. So this is what the specialty of the June. Okay, but I was just thinking, I did not notice or I don't know how the 6 months as a VP education flew. I was having a roller coaster ride, as we all know how the role will be. So with that role, sometimes I excelled in that role, and sometimes I also failed to do some things in that. But end of the day, I have a learning from that. So all that learning will help me in future. Okay. After that, I need to hand over this role or this position to someone else for the next term. Right? I was just thinking how to do this. How can I know that people are interested to pick this up? For that, we can go for elections, right? So this is June is an election month. We all do the same. But for elections, first thing we need to get the nominations. How do we get it? So we need to approach a people for nomination. Before approaching, we should educate them what is the essence of the role, what exactly we do in each of the roles, so that the people will come and nominate themselves and go for an election for the next term of XCOM. Okay, I decided. So if you have to educate someone, so as a VP education, I need to set up some educational session. So I planned an education session on XCOM roles and leadership in Toastmasters. For this meeting to turn out effectively, I need to have a proper plan for that. So everything goes as per the plan, then I can achieve whatever I wanted to. So first, the point is I decided to go for an online meeting so that I can reach the maximum number of audience, since the people are not able to come to the meeting offline. So that is the one point I did. After that, I want a very good keynote speaker to reach the audience to the maximum level. I took time to think of it, and I also sought for the suggestions and find Srivatsa, the area director of A4, is the best fit for this meeting. And I approached him. He was happy to join us. That is how my second step has completed in my planning. Then I should build a team to help me, right? So, and anything can be achieved when you have a good team. So the team strength is really required. I started searching for the role takers for my team, for my meeting. So my team helped me a lot in driving the session as per my plan. And I really use this stage to thank them for that day who helped me for everything. We have a team now, everything is sorted. Now we need to promote this meeting to get the audience, right? So for the promotion, I have my VPPR team. So VPPR were helping us to creating a posters and the content which is very engaging. They did an amazing job to reach the maximum number of people. Everything is sorted now. The day has come, the meeting day. So far, all the things we have planned must be implemented now. That day has already finally came. So everything we planned went well. And also, we got a very good appreciation or a feedback, positive feedback for that. And that made my day. We did it. We achieved it. So that is how our session went. This is how I planned. And that is what exactly it went. Now I feel so relaxed, since you might few of you might have experience in planning and organizing. So we will be tensed, worried, and stressed. All went down once you are done with the task. So right, the same thing happened with me. Everything came to the picture, the line, but there should be some learning, right? So if we are going for all these circus and the roller coaster ride, there should be some learning in everything. Yes, I also learned something which helped me in future also, now also. Yes, that is planning, organizing, and how to implement. Now I am confident enough to plan anything, organize anything, and implement as per my plan. This is what I learned from the project, and this is also help me or help everybody. If you try doing it, if you have a proper plan, if you have a team strength, then we can plan accordingly, and everything we plan will go smooth with all these combinedly. So after this, what I was thinking, okay, planning will help us in building anything. So for that, I was just thinking, there was a story in our childhood where the moral of the story was, if you give me 6 hours to chop the tree, I will take 4 hours of it to sharpen my axe. So this is what the planning means. This is what I personally learned from that activity, what I performed for that. And also, I would like to end this one with a quote that if you have 10 if you have some 10 hours of work, an hour of planning will save you your 10 hour of doing or repeated works. So that is what the importance and the essence of the planning. So thank you. Back to TMOD. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Shivaganga, for giving us the key message, that is planning is the key for success. After that powerful session of prepared speeches, I would like to take for 5 minutes of break. Before that, I would like to confirm from timer, do we have any disqualification on this section, prepared speeches?
No, there are no disqualifications.
Okay, thank you so much for confirming this. Now let's get back after a short 5 minutes of break. Now it's 8:16, 11, some 21, 8:21. We will be back by 8:21.
Record.
It's work.
Not work. You're close, but not work. Work from Home by the Fifth Harmony. Okay, over to you. That okay, thank you. Good one.
Can I see the hand raise? Is everybody joined back? Hand raise or come on camera. I can see people already came. Let's begin with our theme, that is lifestyle. So I got another activity for today's meeting, that is called it as lifestyle. I'll put it in gallery mode. Yeah, lifestyle trivia. So I will be going to ask some quick round of quick round of lifestyle trivia. So I will be going to ask few questions related to different lifestyle. Let's see who can answer them first. And in first activity, sorry, I couldn't able to mention, I forgot to mention that who are the winner. We will be making note of that. And end of the session, we will be giving some surprise gift to that particular person, whoever having the highest point. So let's begin with the lifestyle trivia. So I will be going to ask some questions related to lifestyle. Whoever raised the hand raise, whoever doing the first hand raise, I will be going to ask the question to him or her, and they have to answer. If it is right, that person will get 1 point. Let's begin with that. Okay. So my first question, so I have very limited question, 3 to 4 question on this. So please participate as much as possible to get to win this contest or this activity. So my first question is, which diet emphasizes high fat and low carbohydrate intake, often used for weight loss?
Is it keto?
Keto.
I said first, it's me, Ashwini, okay?
Okay, so Zoom moderator, could you please make note of this for me? So 1 point goes to Ashwini, Toastmaster Ashwini. Second question, what practice involves using mindfulness to stay present in the moment and reduce stress?
Meditation.
You know
Yoga.
all my questions, is it?
Yoga. Yoga.
Meditation is the right question. Sorry, right answer. That is one of the practice. Okay, next question is, what is the practice of doing? I would like to tell Ashwini, please, your max point is done for this activity. Yeah.
So am I getting the gift?
Yes, you will be getting the gift, surprise gift.
Yeah.
End of the,
If you come in person on Saturday.
yeah, that is one of the clause for this.
Got it.
Okay, so my third question is, what is the practice of doing physical exercises to achieve inner peace called?
Yoga.
Yoga. Yeah, it is correct.
No,
Who
it's
is
asana.
It's Gauri, I guess. Toastmaster Gauri.
It's asana. It's called asana. Yoga is different.
I think both more or less is same.
No, yoga is different.
Yoga is different. Asana, we call it's in Hindi, I guess.
So should we give one each to
We'll-
Gauri? Who was the other person?
I think I heard this.
Shravan. It's Shravan.
Shravan. I thought, okay. Shravan, 1 point goes to Shravan, 1 point goes to Gauri Agarwal. Okay, the last question. Please listen careful. This is the last question. What is the Japanese term for minimalistic living? Whoever read that book.
I said it first.
That is the purpose actually. I asked that what is that term for living minimalistic?
Wabi Sabi? Is it Wabi Sabi?
Hey, who is this? Wabi Sabi. Yeah, Wabi Sabi is the correct one.
Gauri.
Gauri. Okay, so Gauri.
We have got a tie. So you want to break the tie with the last question?
I will be having one more activity. So overall, out of this, all activities, whoever wins, they will have the winner award. So
Wins will have to come in person on Saturday and take them.
that clause is from distinguished Toastmaster Sourav sir. But yeah, that clause will be added. You have to come for Saturday hybrid meeting. Now let's begin to our second section of today's meeting, that is table topic section. And table topic master for today's meeting is none other than Toastmaster Jaspreet Kaur. Okay, I need to get the introduction as well.
Table topic master is Toastmaster Meeta.
Toastmaster Meeta.
Okay, Meeta ma'am. Okay, so table topic master for today's meeting is Toastmaster Meeta M. Shah. Toastmaster Meeta M. Shah. She is a teacher by passion and profession with a focus on building a strong foundation through early childhood education for children. I would like to hand over the baton to table topic master, Toastmaster Meeta Shah. Handing over the baton to you. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day, Bimpy Kumari. Thank you for such a wonderful introduction. Let's give a big round of applause to our Toastmaster of the day. Next, Toastmasters, fellow Toastmasters, and welcome guest. Today, I am a table topic master. Table topic enables a member to develop the skills of impromptu speaking. Table topics help train members to quickly organize and express their thoughts. You can think of the table topic speech as a mini speech with an opening, a body, and a conclusion. This also provides a speaking opportunity for any member, and guests may also participate if they wish. So the timing is each speaker is required to speak 1 to 2 minutes. participants are disqualified at 2 minutes 30 seconds. So let's begin with the table topic. Just a minute. Okay, so I just want to first I just give a topic for here. Can I see Ashwini? Toastmaster Ashwini?
Yes, I can take. My video will be off if that is okay. Yeah, I can take the question.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your topic is 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things that you did not do than by the ones you did.
Okay. Can you please repeat once?
20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things that you did not do.
By the things I did not do.
Then by the ones you did, which you have done and which after 20 years will be regret, which you could not do it.
Got it. Thank you so much for this. Yes, I think this is a process of life, right? So we have regrets. We are happy with few decisions. We are not happy with few decisions, but life will go on anyway. So if you ask me what are the decisions I will be very happy with, 20 years from now. First thing is having a good health, and having financially independent, and the few things which I want to make sure that I achieve in next 20 years. In case if I can't, the regret will be something to start off my own. So right now I feel I've kind of got into the comfort zone of having a day job and getting very comfortable salary and got into that comfort zone. I really hope and wish that I don't get comfortable in this, and I want to start something of my own and give back to the society in whatever way possible. So yeah, this is about two things where I want to make sure that I'll be happy with the fitness and the things after 20 years, and I don't want to regret not having something of my own after 20 years. Yeah, over to you.
Thank you so much. Now I have a topic for Tiana. The food is fuel, but cooking is love. I've posted in chat. Food is fuel, but cooking is love for Dina. Next, can I have Swastika?
Yes.
Are you? Yes. Okay. For you, the topic is the reward of thing well done is to have done it.
Can I just put the question in the chat if you don't mind? The reward?
The reward of a thing well done is to have done it.
I could not get the question again. So if you can put it in the chat. I can't see the chat. I'm not sure. Can you hear me? I cannot see the question in the chat.
I'm just typing. Okay, then next, by that time, I'll just type.
Well, I've given the topic on chat, Mita, you continue.
Okay. Next.
This was Swastika. Swastika,
Swastika.
on chat.
I'm not able to see the chat. Just give me a minute.
I'll read it out. The reward of a thing well done is to have done it. The reward of a thing well done is to have done it. It's on chat.
Okay. Reward of a thing well done is to have done it. Okay. So the achievement, the reward when you there is an activity given to you, and if it is completed, it's like it's like your true work is true effort or true value is paid off, is something that comes to my mind. It is like the satisfaction when, even if you're not awarded for it, but the satisfaction because of the satisfaction that you get after you finished a particular task or a activity, I think it gives you more satisfaction than a award. So that is what I have.
Okay, very good. Next, can I have Govardhan? Govardhan? Govardhan Pini, are you available? Okay, next, Supraja?
Dr. Nupur Deshpande has raised the hand, Meeta ma'am.
Okay. Sure, for her only. The topic is fashion fades, only style remains. Are you able to hear?
Yeah, I'm able to hear.
Fashion fades, only style remains.
May I speak now?
Fashion fades, only style remains. Nupur, Dr. Nupur?
Yeah. Hello, am I audible right now?
Yes, you are audible.
Okay. So fashion fades, only style remains. That's a beautiful topic. Thank you. So I believe I had a very old ghagra, which my mother had bought it for me from Jaipur. It was a beautiful green ghagra with their typical Rajasthani style of, bandi print all over it. It was made of silk and it fit me perfectly. After 12 years, when I put it on, it still fit me perfectly. And I was so surprised that the fashion had come back of long kurtis and I could wear it to an occasion. And so that's the reason, fashion fades over time, but style that was, timeless had remained. The same thing that I worn 12 years back was still relevant today. It's still like beautiful. Everyone still complimented me on it. These handicraft things that we feel that, it's a little old school, it's not appropriate, but these things are timeless. They are beautiful. And with that, I had paired my makeup with drawn eyeliner out, like how Audrey Hepburn does, and it was looking beautiful. I think there are certain things, certain people, certain styles that never fade. They may be old. If you look at old movies, there are things that we pick out and we see them copied in Bollywood today. We see them copied right now in movies and songs, and we realize that temporary fashion may change or may fade or may not be relevant anymore, but style remains. Style is timeless, and I also believe something that you can carry with confidence will always look good on you. So thank you.
Wow, thank you so much. That what you said is really correct. Like even in Belur Halebeedu in Bangalore, we have a thing where we can see all the different styles and patterns in the statues in the temple. So that what you said is really correct. Same as what you said. Okay, next topic for Supraja. Supraja,
Hello, I'm here.
yes, yes.
Can
Okay,
you?
sorry. Oh, okay, now next. You don't have to cook fancy and complicated meals to have a good food.
Sorry, can you please chat the?
Yes. Okay, okay, okay.
Thanks a lot.
You don't have to cook fancy or complicated meals to have a good food.
Okay, I understand it. Thank you so much for giving this topic. Yeah, cooking is very good because family depends on if the person is spends time and investigate on something to cook healthy food. They can, if spend few minutes, then we can cook good food for the family and healthy food for the family. We no need to spend more time in the kitchen, but just we need to spend some time for preparing the food. While preparing the food, we need to do it interestingly. Thank you so much for giving this opportunity.
Thank you so much. Very good thoughts. Next, can I have Gaurav? Toastmaster Gaurav? Yes.
Yes, yeah. I'm
Yes.
here.
You can come on video.
Yeah, could you just give me a second?
Okay.
Yeah.
Simplicity. Your topic is simplicity is the ultimate sophistication.
Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, in our daily life, let's say anything we do, we try to make things really fancy, try to make things really, we just try to make others, impress others and try to make something great out of it. But what I feel is sometimes it is fine to be simple, just keep it simple. You don't have to make things sophisticated. Let's say fashion, right? Let's just get to fashion. Sometimes you looking at others, we think, we have to dress all fancy. And let's say we are going to a temple. So we try to impress others by wearing some nice kurtas and something really fancy and stuff. But all you need is a simple cloth. You just need the purpose for what you're going there and doing, right? So in the end, it's all about it's more about what you want to accomplish. It's not about how fancy you try to make things look. So yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much. It's reality, like simplicity makes helps us. Okay, the next is, can I see anywhere? Udina, guest. I think guest Udina. Are you available?
He's not there. He has left.
Okay.
There are two hands raised, Manoj and Shravan, in that order. We will be able to accommodate only two more speakers. So Manoj and Shravan we can do and close it.
Okay, Manoj. Guest Manoj.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
there.
Okay. It's for you. The difference between ordinary and extraordinary is the little extra.
Fellow Toastmasters, guest and tabletop master Toastmaster Meeta Shah. In work, one of the things which really makes you stand out in your work is the kind of work which you do it. Now, I was looking at a video a couple of months back, and it says, the currency of your performance based on what you're trying to do in your work. Now, imagine that in your work, if I given a task, if I do a consulting work, if I've been given a task, I try to do the job which I have to do it, and I'll go an extra mile to do it. Now, let me put this in context. I was trying to create some kind of a report for an organization doing consulting assignments. So it has to pile up a couple of years of data coming into this one and trying to consolidate and giving to them. What I did differently was the customer didn't ask me for it, to create some kind of a data visualization based on that one. So what I mean by that is that I tried to create a data story behind this one, which has really helped the stakeholders in the organization to work out. Now, in life, we have tasks given to us, but what extra you are giving it? Think about the way you think about in your personal life, in your professional life. Are you giving the extra mile? Are you going the extra mile ahead and trying to help those people, those who are needed? With that, over to you, Toastmaster Meeta.
Thank you so much. Okay, next, can I see Shravan?
Yes, Toastmaster Meeta. Am I audible and visible?
Yes, you are audible and visible. So
Thank
for
you.
you, a topic is you don't need a reason to help people.
Yeah. Fellow Toastmasters, there's a slight difference, but there are different types of helps, I can say. If I help somebody, I'm expecting that something from others that they also will help me in future. That is one kind of helping. And the other thing is you helping is your innate quality to others. Your innate quality is helping to others. That doesn't expect anything from others. There's a different types of bhakti also there. There are different types of bhakti, para bhakti, apara bhakti. They are different in Sanskrit. Similarly, in helping also we can relate it. If you are without reason, unconditionally, if you're helping other person, that kind of help, the universe will give its own response to that kind of help. But this is quite the other type of help is a bit selfish help, but still that is also a good thing. So with that, I would like to conclude my topic.
Thank you so much. Next, last topic. Can I ask this one? No. 1 minute. For Noor, Toastmaster Noor. Are you available? Yes, Noor Mohammed. Okay. So your topic is? The difference between ordinary and extraordinary is a little, no, 1 minute, sorry. Don't sweat the small stuff. Do not sweat the small stuff.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Fantastic. Thank you, Table Topics Master, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. Now, I was listening to all the topics, which were given and how the speakers responded. In all the speakers focused on a couple of things, which I noted is like, for example, there was a speaker who said that there are certain achievements or goals which we all need to meet, right, in our life. So if you go around, if you ask anybody, you go ask somebody, what's your goal in life, or what do you want to do with your life? So people say that I want to build a house, or I want to educate my children well. I want to achieve so and so position. I want to do this and this, right? So we are all focused on material aspects of life. None of us are really focusing on living a fulfilling life, a happy life, right? We attach our happiness to all these things. Hence, we are unhappy when we don't have them, right? If you don't have a house, you're unhappy. You don't have enough financial balance in your bank, you're unhappy, right? So if you attach your happiness to those things, you'll always be unhappy. Now, you don't need to do big things in your life. You need to do small things, little things. Like, for example, you go and help a person, you feel very good about your life, right? You feed a cat, you feel very good about your life, right? At least I do. I don't know how many feed a cat or a dog, uh, or your child or your wife. No analogies involved, right? So do the small things which make you really happy. So that's what makes your life a lot fulfilling than what you think life is associated to. Back to you, Tabletop.
Thank you so much. Thank you for all the role takers, all the speakers, table topic speakers. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you so much, Table Topic Master Meeta ma'am, for taking this role on spot. And thank you thank you for all the table topic speakers. Now moving to our theme, that is lifestyle. I have a quick activity, and remember, for one person, 1 minute would be there. Sorry, one person, 1 point will be added to your account. And at the end, you will be getting some award, or that will be disclosed at the end of the meeting. So quick hand raise. I will be asking that person for this question. Who would like to go for this? Ashwini, I can see Ashwini. Your question is, what is your favorite fitness gadget?
What is my favorite fitness gadget? I wouldn't say gadget. I really like my water bottle because whenever I see my water bottle, I feel like having water. So I feel that's my favorite.
Yeah, even I am feeling thirsty now, but moving ahead to the next question. Next question is, what is your favorite book or TV shows or the social media channel?
Is it for me?
No, not for you. For other person, I can see the hand raise of Shivaganga. Toastmaster.
Yeah, for me, I read all kinds of books, especially the self-help books. So I recently completed the 5 a.m. Club, which is from Robin Sharma. That is an amazing book. I would like to suggest if anybody is interested to read. Currently, I'm reading Psycho-Cybernetics. This is also an amazing book. So somebody has to, I did not complete full. I'm still in the off way. I would like, as so far as I read, I really suggest if anybody is interested to read something, then go for Psycho-Cybernetics.
Yeah,
So these
please,
two are
please inbox in this chat box. We will go through that. Thank you so much. Now I can see next question goes to speaker for Diana, for you. The question is, tell me about your lifestyle regarding your dressing style. You can put it in chat. You got it? Can I repeat it for you? Is it fine? Please show me a thumbs up. Okay, moving to the next participant, I can see Dr. Nupur. So Dr. Nupur, for you, describe your healthy snack.
Okay, so I love making healthy desserts. I have a sweet tooth, ironically, even though I'm a dentist, but I love making chocolate mousse with paneer or, freshly made chana. I love that. And a couple of healthy desserts there's this chef called Shivesh. He suggests some really healthy desserts. I love that. So that's it.
You reminded me that chocolate momos now. Thank you, and not thank you also, because I can't have now. So next question goes to, I can see Gauri Agarwal. For you, Toastmaster Gauri Agarwal, describe your what you prefer, home cooked food or the outside food. What is your go-to food?
It depends on the dish, actually. So if it's rajma chawal, I'll go for the home cooked food. If it's chole bhature, I will go for the outside food.
Chole bhature. You're fan of chole bhature. I could only hear from you is chole bhature. Hopefully I'll
She's
get
desperately trying to prove she is an authentic Punjabi.
yeah, okay. This is new to okay.
Mind, body, and soul. From mind, body, and soul.
Okay. I hope I'll get where I'm staying currently. Chole bhature, even I liked it a lot. Then next question goes to, I can see Toastmaster Jitendra. Toastmaster Jitendra, for you, what is your cheat meal? If you do.
Yeah, my cheat meal is butter chicken.
Butter chicken. Do you prepare or you just order?
So I just order. I try to prepare, but then taste is different, of course. So I prefer to have it from outside, though I know it's not healthy, especially outside butter chicken, but then, yeah, the taste buds, give up.
Okay, sure. So now I'm closing this activity, rapid fire question. I have one more contest that I can call it as lifestyle meme caption. I will be sharing my screen and you will be getting 10 seconds. You can give a caption for that particular meme. And apart from the person who is giving the caption, and audience is giving more votes or thumbs up to that caption, that person will be the winner for that particular meme caption. So I'll quickly share my screen. I have the access. Okay. You can put it in, no need to raise the hand. You can put it in chat box.
Bimpy, can you explain that once more, please?
Yes, I'll share my screen and I don't know, I forgot just sharing. I'm giving the sharing access. Till now, I was giving the sharing access to others. So I was trying to give the access instead of sharing my screen itself. So I'm sharing my screen. Please confirm. Advance. Please confirm if you can see my screen. Anybody?
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes, we.
So in this Zoom moderator, please note down the points, whoever giving the caption for this, and whoever, okay, I'll explain here. I have here the slide shows for consist of 5 or 6 pictures. Let's suppose in this picture, you need to name it some funny or any caption. Whoever puts this, let's Toastmaster Gauri is putting some caption for this particular this meme. And apart from that person who is putting this meme, whoever gets the more likes or thumbs up in chat box for that meme, that person will be the winner for this. So let's get started. Everybody is clear about this? I think I can take it as yes. Gauri, you are clear about this? I'm lost somewhere
Yes.
here. You can see
Understood.
the chat.
Understood.
Okay. So first is, go ahead, please, with this. Yeah, in this meme, you can see here the meme. You can write it any caption for this. You can see a circle is there, a cat with this laptop. So what caption would be the best suitable for this? Just quick 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Over. Now chat box is closed for everybody. I would request other than whoever putting that chat, like giving the caption, please give the thumbs up who have not participated. Whoever liked the most apart from this, I got the answer from Swastika, that is multitasking. From Noor Mohammed, the modern basis social circle. From Diana, the mouse is Levis workout. In wheel to speech, corporate jungle. And from Nancy, it is corporate jungle. And from Toast DTM Saurabh, it is multi-catting.
Bimpy, you missed me.
Who was there? Gauri?
Yeah.
Okay,
Click.
Gauri. Yeah, sorry. I just seen here. Okay, from Ethos also I can see how I feel gearing up for the corporate hamster wheel. And from Gauri, Toastmaster Gauri, it is click in style. So please give, take 5 seconds. I give thumbs up, whoever you liked is the funniest caption for this. So award goes to, like, particular point goes to for this caption is for DTM, Distinguished Toastmaster Saurabh Datta, that is multi-catting. I'll go for the next one. Now everybody knows about this. Please get started with this. So I can see a girl, a boy who is going for a gym. Please give a correct caption for this or any funniest caption for this. Time starts now. 1 point for DTM Saurabh. Okay, I got it. Digital gym. 10 seconds. 1, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. Over. After Gauri Agarwal. So please give. Okay, I can see Gauri Agarwal and Swastika, Insta Gym. And I can see the last one is when you and your bae hit the gym and try out his and hers workout. Please give now the time starts for giving the vote or giving the thumbs up, whoever you find it very funniest caption ever for this. Okay, the point goes to Swastika Shetty. 1 point goes to Swastika Shetty. That caption, everybody likes it. That is Insta Gym. So moderator, please note down 1 point for DTM Saurabh and 1 point for Swastika Shetty. I'll go for just one more lifestyle meme caption. This is the third caption. You can see here a person is working very dedicatedly in front of laptop. Time starts now. And two fish is talking about something. I don't know what. Time starts now. 4, 10 seconds. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Over. Now voting for ever funniest caption for this picture. Please vote. I'll encourage everybody else to give thumbs up for this caption. I can see Gauri Agarwal, hot and cold. Okay. Different aquariums. Okay. Yeah, I get a different perspective. I didn't notice this aquarium. They both are in aquarium actually. Fish time. Who is that mad? Okay. Digital fishing, sorry. Keep trying no matter where you are. When your workday feels like fishy conversation. Fish tank alive. I'll encourage everybody give 1 or 2 like thumbs up for funniest caption you found it here. Or else I need to declare, oh, I can see Toastmaster in-laws got maximum. So 1 point goes to Toastmaster in-laws Theophysis. Sorry if I'm pronouncing wrong. In-laws, Toastmaster in-laws. He got 6. When your workday feels like fishy conversation. Okay, fishy conversation. Nice attempt. What is the fish? Okay, now this is all. I'm stopped sharing. We have the points here. I would like to hand over the baton for the benefit of time to our general evaluator, Shirlakshmi Hegde. Over to you.
Thank you very much, Bimpy. And it's a nice task, nice activity you did it. Now it's time to call our evaluator 1, Yogita Upadhyay, to evaluate our first speaker, Jitender Rulaniya. Yogita is a go with the flow and a joyful person. She's been a people person, so enjoying her face as an HR and image and soft skills trainer. Beyond the 9 to 5 hustle, you will find her dancing, reading, and mind-bending books. Reading mind-bending books, exploring new places, or experimenting with different foods. Yogita Upadhyay, please, you're like Jitender Rulaniya.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Hello, my target speaker, Toastmaster Jitender. First of all, I would like to congratulate you on delivering your speech about communication styles. You did a wonderful job. You did a fantastic job. You showed great confidence and poise throughout your presentation. What I loved the most is you started directly with the explanation of the styles, and that grabbed our attention immediately. Your speech was clear and it was very easy to follow with no crux words or something like that. And one thing I would like to mention here is your voice is naturally very engaging and clear. You did very well in explaining how we can recognize different communication styles, you stated the body language and other cues, which was very practical and insightful. To suggest how you can do a bit better, according to me, is you can consider adding more vocal variety. While your voice is engaging, your pitch needs to vary, your tone and pace when they vary, and it goes high and low. Sometimes it drives more attention. Your voice, as I said, is very engaging, but working on this can make your speech even more captivating. Then I noticed your eye contact was not very consistent. Your eyes were sometimes up and sometimes left and right. So shifting up and side to side will not work well. I mean, we can do better in this aspect because we only have a direct connection through the camera. Your gestures were really effective, and but you were sitting. But how they can be more purposeful when you stand and deliver? Your gestures, hand gestures could be more vivid. Now, I would I would advise you to adjust your pacing. It sometimes appeared you were rushing, and vocal variety so that your speech comes out more impactful and engaging. You seemed very comfortable with the audience and your content, but now then slowing down a bit can help you do more well. Overall, I loved your speech. You did a wonderful job, and I encourage you because prior I had heard your speeches and you stood and delivered, and they were that made a well impact uh, on the delivery aspect. It also improves your presence and engagement. Congratulations once again in completing your project successfully. I look forward to hearing more of your insightful speeches in the future. Thank you so much. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you very much, Yogita. Jitender, I have one small recommendation for you. You are explaining about different communication styles. I felt it's my personal recommendation. I felt if you added your any communication style which helped in your personal or professional life, if you have delivered a speech on that, if you have explained about that, I felt it's my personal experience. Recommend. I felt it would have been more impactful. Only that is overall, it's a fantastic speech, and congratulations on delivering the speech successfully. And thank you very much, Toastmaster Yogita.
Thank you.
Thank you. And now it's time to call our evaluator to Toastmaster Kaur. She will be evaluating Toastmaster Shivaganga, a performance-driven and result-oriented soft skill coach with a vision to empower professionals and unleash their potential. She has an extensive experience as a senior English faculty in prestigious Delhi schools and Hindustan Times. She is an IELTS trainer and a post expert. Toastmaster Jasprit, over to you.
Thank you so much, General Evaluator Shirlakshmi. Good evening, everybody. My target speaker, Shivaganga Shantaraj. Now, I guess you received your feedback right after your speech in the chat box. So that was a very well-delivered speech. And I couldn't resonate with you more when you say planning makes everything easy, because I'm also a person who does not move ahead without planning, according to the occasion, according to the purpose. Now, first of all, I would like to applaud you for something that you did yesterday, something which I think somebody has done, a target speaker has done with me for the first time. You shared your documents for event planner, project plan, your project completion form was there already to validate what you were going to speak today. So that gave a clear insight of what you are going to, and your leadership skills, your planning, everything was visible over there. Congratulations for that. And that also talks about planning that you do prior to any task that you undertake. You started in a story format, and story or a narrative is something which always is liked by the audience. Always. Any audience, kids, grown-ups, everybody likes a narrative, and everybody gets hooked onto it. Everybody's all ears to it. So that was one very good thing done. Now, the pathways was leadership development. It was encouraging to see how you delegated tasks to the team, plan for yourself, and your leadership development was a lesson learned for us as well. Must have been for your team also, for us as well. You spoke about your flaws also, something very courageous. A few pointers for you, which would have made the speech better. When you said it is in the form of a story, so story, there should have been some vocal variety. You were talking of your own self, your own experience. So the body language should have been there, and the passion that a leader has should have been visible. Otherwise, it was a wonderful speech. Your planning, organization, implementation, and sharpening of the axe is, I guess, lesson learned for everybody to do. Thank you very much for sharing that with us. Thank you so much. Over to you, Madam General.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Jasprit, and congratulations, Toastmaster Shivaganga. And I felt when Toastmaster Shivaganga was delivering speech, I felt I couldn't see her. I felt my screen got stuck, or because sometimes you should take care of it, Zoom moderator, because even her evaluator find it difficult to see her speech. Evaluator should observe their body language, everything. So next time you should take care of that thing. That is one my observation I had seen during Shivaganga's speech. Now it's time to evaluate our big role taker, the host of the meeting, that is Bimpy Kumari. She'll be evaluated by DTM Sourav Datta. DTM Sourav Datta is a winner of 2 DTM awards and has completed 9 paths in Toastmaster pathways. He has been President's Distinguished Division Director and a Distinguished Area Director in the past. Outside Toastmasters, Sourav has played various leadership roles in Fortune 500 companies, startup and non-profit. Currently, Sourav is building his own education startup, Practive, which he founded in June 2020. Over to you, DTM Sourav Datta.
Before timer, Saurabh, before you start the time, let me first read out the project objectives because no one has read out the project objectives of the toast of this particular project. So give me 1 second. I'll just then when I tell you, you can start the time. Just let me first read out the project objective. Okay, so the TMOD today is attempting this project managing online meetings. The purpose of this project is for the member to facilitate, to practice facilitating an online meeting or leading a webinar. During the completion of this project, the members spent a great deal of time organizing and preparing to facilitate an online meeting or webinar. In order to complete this evaluation, I must attend the webinar online meeting, which I am doing. The member will deliver a well-organized meeting or webinar on which I will be sharing my inputs now. And the member should use excellent facilitation and public speaking skills, on which again, I will share my inputs now. So Saurabh, you can start the time now. Bimpy, great job, a great meeting, a great theme. Why do I say that? One, because the theme is something that everyone can relate with. It's a very relatable theme. On the other hand, this theme had a very generic flavor to it. At the same time, it is something that's not like beaten to death. Like the closest I can think of a theme is like, for example, procrastination. I've seen at least one meeting happening every second day on procrastination. Lifestyle is definitely not something that we talk about a lot. Probably we procrastinate on a lot when it comes to having a healthy lifestyle. So thank you for bringing this up. What I also loved about the way you conducted the meeting is the entire facilitation process that you had. It was never, see, when a person selects a theme like this, I'm always worried that there will be a lot of gyan that will be given out. Do this, do that, and so on. That was not the case here. You had a fun way of interacting with the audience. You asked questions, you had trivia, you had rapid fire and whatnot. So great part played there. In terms of organizing the meeting, you have always played an active role. So, but yes, in the Gabbys, we already have a set process in which the meetings are organized. So I won't say there's a lot of tests that you have gone through, but I would give you the credit for that because you yourself have been a part of building this process over the last 6 months. So if today this meeting is going seamlessly, you definitely deserve a lot of credit for doing that. So I would definitely let you take the credit for that, organizing the meeting as well, even though there is a full system working at the back end. Now, let me share a few recommendations with you. Number one, even though there are certain aspects of the meeting which you are not directly controlling, it is something that I would expect you to keep an eye on. One thing that we struggled during this entire meeting is the spotlighting. The spotlighting was very erratic. In certain cases, the speaker was not spotlighted or the speaker was spotlighted much later. There was a time when one table topic speaker was speaking and another table topic speaker was spotlighted. Those are the cases that we should definitely avoid. I think there is a timing device failure, as we technically call it, in case of the timer Saurabh, because he's doing it the role for the first time. I think particularly when it comes to the table topics, I think there was a little bit of timing here and there. I don't think that the green card was raised at 1 minute. There could have been a little bit of timing discrepancy there. And Noor also pointed that out. If that is the case, then in that case, it is also the responsibility of the person organizing the meeting to brief all the role takers, particularly the new role takers. So if in any case, there has been some timing, kind of an issue there. In fact, in some cases, Saurabh was spotlighted when the card was already yellow. So the other speakers were not able to see him at the right time. So these are some of the things, tactical things, which I would want you to keep in mind when you're doing this project the next time or you're playing the TMOD role. But having said that, the biggest job of a TMOD is to have a very seamless meeting, an engaging meeting, a participative meeting, an energetic meeting, a meeting that I would want to come back again and again and again. And you definitely gifted us a meeting like that. Thank you so much for doing that. And we would love to see you coming back as a Toastmaster of the day again and again and again. Thank you. Back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you very much, DTM Saurabh, and congratulations, Toastmaster Bimpy, on doing a fantastic job as a Toastmaster of the day. Now it's time to call our table topic evaluator, Toastmaster Smruti S Mohanty. She will be evaluating our table topic speaker. Sorry, Smruti was a sales manager by profession and a certified soft skill trainer by interest. After almost a decade, she is now full-time management student by the virtue of time. She joined Toastmasters to sharpen her saw of public speaking. Over to you, Smriti.
Thank you so much, General Evaluator. Timer before you start. I'm assuming the timing is total 5 minutes. Can anyone please confirm? Okay, thank you so much. Okay, the timer, Toastmaster Saurabh, we can start now. For the table topics, let's start with the first speaker, Toastmaster Ashwini. 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things you didn't do than you did. You generalized an opinion by saying, well, that's a process, and you agreed to it. I'm assuming that's what you stand for. I love the part where you said that for you, happiness will be financial stability and the health. You left me hanging over the fact that do you really agree that you will be disappointed or not? Somehow I was unable to bridge that gap in your thought. So my one recommendation here will be Toastmaster Ashwini, that establish a clarity. Do you think you're gonna regret or you're not? Other than that, even if you are not in the camera, I could see and sense your thought process because of the clarity you had in your voice. Thank you so much for the same. Please keep it up. Moving on to the second speaker, Swastika. Reward of thing well done is to have done it. You give a meaning and your own interpretation to it. That's a very key aspect when you attempt a table topic, because there is no right and wrong to the concept. It's all about what exactly you interpret. Other than that, you also narrated the same by saying the meaning and interpretation is this, and somehow I agree to this particular part. I'm not sure whether it's like very frequent you're attempting or is the like the very initial days of you attempting a table topic. Kudos to the confidence you brought in spite of initial glitches in understanding the concept. Let's do one thing. Next time, when you get any kind of topic, take a pause and think, do I really relate to it? If yes, do I have any in-person example? If not in my life, maybe in my colleagues or my friends or someone in the family, and try to bring that while structuring the body of the same. A minute snippet from my end, see if that will be helpful for you. Moving ahead, we had Dr. Nupur. Fashion fades, only style remains. Dr. Nupur, I must say, I was imagining myself in that green attire when you were narrating the entire part. That was the grip you literally caught me there. You started by explaining the fine prints and details of the ghagra, and I was imagining the story. Great opening to it when you actually talk about a table topic attempt. Later, you followed up by saying that, yes, you agree to the concept and you crafted your entire detail on similar line. Now, one suggestion here, a very minute one, suddenly you shifted towards fashion, music, movies, and I was like, we are all over the place. How about we stick to one example and narrate it? If you have a stand, you agree to it. You had a story as well. Let's complete the story there rather than bringing a new topic to it. Try to use the same, hope the same will be helpful for you in your next table topic attempt. Moving ahead, we had Supraja. You don't have to cook fancy or complicated meals to have a good food. Supraja, I'm assuming you're a guest in this particular meeting. I connected with the emotions with which you started. The innocence of your face and the softness in your words made me feel that, yes, you really agree to this concept, you agree to the statement. Somehow the context part is where we need to work upon. Now, let me suggest you a couple of things which might help you in your next table topic. A topic like this, which is related to cooking, and I'm assuming you also cook in your day-to-day life or you enjoy cooking, even if you cook or someone else cook, how would you imagine the situation? Think you're cooking a meal for your family. What exactly you will feel? What are the emotions you might get? And try to bring that in a table topic that will give you enough body in your speech delivery, because end of the day, table topic itself is a mini speech. Try to do that and you will definitely nail it. and keep on attempting more table topics that will help all of us to bring more refinement to our language as well. Thank you so much. Moving ahead, we had Gaurav. The topic was simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. Gaurav, the kind of introduction you bought, you started with a very generic assumption, or if I might put it like a generic understanding that yes, sophistication and simplicity are like a fine line to bridge upon. Then you came to the topic and then you gave an example of fashion. A very smooth transition and a very thoughtful transition. You had a great opening in place. What I like the most is also the closing part where you gave us a message that end of the day, the accomplishment matters the most, which means our opening is taken care, our conclusion is taken care. How about bringing an effectiveness in the body? Now, again, one thing which was minute missing here is your exact stand. If you believe that simplicity is the ultimate sophistication, then how? Help me understand that, and that will be really great for your next speeches coming forward. Moving ahead, we had Manoj, that the difference between ordinary and extraordinary is a little extra. Toastmaster Manoj, I personally heard you before, the kind of vocal variety you bring, the kind of detail you bring. I felt somehow you rushed towards the end the moment you saw the red card. And I was like, okay, where are we going now? Do you have a conclusion here or not? Let's see if we can fine tune the closing part, rest everything taken care well. Then our second last speaker, Toastmaster Shravan. You don't need a reason to help people. It was a different take where you actually helped me understand there are kind of helps. Two kind of helps being the one where there's an expectation, second is without any expectation, and you adopted the second part. One fine thing which is missing is I wanted to understand what exactly Shravan feel here. Do you have anything to share with me? Anything or any instance where you literally helped someone in person or not? Let's see if we can bring that in our next speeches. Last but not the least, Toastmaster Noor, don't sweat the small stuff. It was a tricky for me because I was unable to put my stand. Shall I agree to it or not? Toastmaster Noor, it's my honor to evaluate you. You literally brought a balance of bringing rationality between happiness and the small thing. You gave example from within this Toastmasters meeting. That helped me a lot to understand. But I don't know why, but today I felt we could work on the closing where you have a stand on the topic. Are you completely agreeing that we should not sweat the small stuff, or you are saying that it's okay even if you miss out the smaller part? That's all from my side. Thank you so much for giving this opportunity. Thank you for the table topic master for this topic. And back to you, our general evaluator, Toastmaster Sreehari.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Smruti, for a brief evaluation of our table topic speaker. Now I call our Toastmaster timer of the. It's time for a TAGL report. Now I call the timer over for timer report.
I'll share the timer report in 1 minute. You can
Okay.
continue.
Can you share in the chat box? We are running the end of time.
Sure, I'll share it.
Okay, thank you very much. Saurabh, then I have a small request for it. Next time, if you're facing any technical issues or anything, next time please join 10 minutes prior. Everyone, most of the expo members will be joined. If you have any doubts, you can check with them. Okay, background check time. If you have any doubts with time, make a note of time. Check with.
Definitely, I'll do it.
Okay,
I'll keep this.
next meeting, you take care of that. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Sourav. And now it's time for our counter Toastmaster Sreehari Acharya for our counter report.
Okay, let me share my screen. So I think kudos to Bimpy Kumari, like having spoken for the longest time, and she has hardly used any inappropriate interjections or filler sounds. And in table topic impromptu, I think Manoj did a great job. So this is about the counter. Let me share that in a chat in a minute. Over to you, Shirlakshmi.
You're on mute.
Yeah. Time for our grammarian report. Now I call our grammarian Toastmaster Arjun Murmu.
Let me share my screen. Are you able to see my screen?
Yes.
We can see you.
So usage word of the day used by Toastmaster Diana. Next, we have some good uses in the meeting. Help me sail through, lifesaver, backbone the meeting, hostile, trivia, correlate, roller coaster ride, comfort zone, give back to society, old school, extra mile, pile up, captivating. We have two anaphoras, one-on-one discussion by Toastmaster Jitender. Second one is certain people, certain style by Toastmaster Bipur. Proverb, if you pursue excellence, success will follow you by DTM Sourav. Your lifestyle is a reflection of attitude and beliefs by Toastmaster Bimpy. Hypophoras, what comes to mind when you hear about lifestyle, health habits by Toastmaster Bimpy. What's special in June, election month by Toastmaster Shivaganga. Rule of three, I want to build house, I want good education for children, I want something by guest Nur Muhammad. We have some metaphors. Night owl by Toastmaster Bimpy, calm at surface by Toastmaster Jitender, Satvinda X by Toastmaster Shivaganga. We don't have any recommendations. Thank you. Over to you, Joint Evaluator.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Arjun. And one thing I liked about you is you introduced the word of the day, which is very, very relevant to you, to our theme. That is the one fantastic job you have done today. And congratulations doing Grammarian report very well. Now I call our listener to know how good we are with listening. Over to you, Toastmaster Neha.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Shirlakshmi. One thing I learned today, to listen, one must be silent, not only by sound, by voice, but also by mind and heart. So let's see how many of you listen by mind and heart. I would be asking few rapid questions. Please raise your hand before answering. So my first question is, how many steps Toastmaster Bimpy used to walk? How many steps? Yes, Diana. Please mention in the chat if you can. 6,000. Thank you. Thank you. Swastika, right answer. 6,000. 8,000 to 6,000 is the right answer. Second, what kind of books our guest Supraja used to read?
Self-help.
Self-help. A more appropriate word. A particular word, if anyone. Okay. So self-help or motivational book was the answer. Third, which drink our grammarian drinks in the morning? The first drink our grammarian drinks in the morning.
Nimbu pani?
Yes, right, Gauri. Lemon water. Very good. The next question. Where does our Toastmaster Jitend's wife go for shopping? And what is his first behavior? Communication behavior.
Jewelry shop.
Who is it?
It's Meeta.
Yeah, Meeta, it's a jewelry shop. Absolutely right. And what is the first behavior he shows in his communication style?
Aggressive.
Yes, aggressive. We all remember this. Okay, the next question. In which month mentioned by Shivaganga the elections are held?
June.
June month.
June month.
Yes, you all are right. Great listening skills. Okay, my next question. What Ashwini doesn't want to regret after 20 years? What does Ashwini doesn't want to regret after 20 years?
She wants to give back to society.
Yes, absolutely right. And one more thing she doesn't want to regret by starting something of her own. By starting something of her own. And my last question. Who cooks for Diana? Who cooks lavish food for Diana? He mentioned in the chat, if anybody, it's not about only listening, but reading too. Who cooks lavish food for Diana? Nobody. So the answer is his staff. And with that, thank you so much, everyone. And I enjoyed being a listener today.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Neha. After TAGL report, it's time for evaluation of our entire meeting. I had seen all the role takers. Our Gabbys XCOM has been working very hard since sending speech titles, sending all the introduction to GE and the Toastmaster. The Gabbys and they did a fantastic job in that. I know how Gabbys XCOM works behind it. And I am by yesterday afternoon everything was ready, and even our poster also was ready. That is the one thing I love about our club. In every meetings we don't never miss to do these kind of things. Every meeting we make sure that all the introductions will reach the particular role player, whether it's the Toastmaster, that will get prior to at least half a day prior. That is the half a day prior. And now coming to you, that is one I request everyone to applause for our Gabbys XCOM. Fantastic, congratulations everyone. And now coming to today's meeting started exactly at 6:30 by Yogita Upadhyay. Yogita Upadhyay, you did a fantastic job by starting meeting exactly at 6:30. One thing I would have expected that I might have joined a little bit late. I felt Yogita Upadhyay would have told all the role players to name their. I might have missed it also. I joined exactly at 7:30. You might have told all the role players to name to the role which they are playing along with their name. That is one thing you should have told. And I felt you should have been, your today's Tuesday evening, right? You should have been a little bit energetic. You should have been started a little bit energetically. It have been more impactful, more connecting with the people. And she handed over the stage to DTM Saurabh, and he explained about the meeting. He explained about her success, achievements, everything. Now coming to Toastmaster of the day, Bimpy Kumari. She did a fantastic job as a Toastmaster of the day and introduced a very simple theme, lifestyle, and explained and run meeting in a very simple way. It went in a good flow. She did it fantastically, and she was engaging with the audience throughout the meeting. Maybe as a Toastmaster of the day, I felt you should have been also a little bit enthusiastic, energetic throughout the meeting. I felt you should have been energetic throughout the meeting. You are the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster of the day, right? You should also be enthusiastically and energetic. But it should bring some energy, spirit, something like it should be very captivating, something like that. It will be more impactful. No, I felt that our Toastmaster, table topic master, backed out at the last moment. I felt that I think if anyone is backing from the role, we should find. If I am backing, I should find anyone who would pick up that role. Next time we should take care. And thanks to Toastmaster Meeta for coming and picking up the role at the last moment. And one thing I love about it, if anyone drops from the role, and if anyone will be there in the meeting and they will continue, it will help Ghost meeting with the flow. Everything was great, and everything was great. No, and I think next time we should take care of the time. Today we are running behind the time. Overall, it's a fantastic meeting. Now I hand over the stage to Presiding Officer TTM Sourav.
It should be handed over to me, I guess.
Sorry, now I hand over the stage to Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Bimpy. Over to you.
Okay, so how's everybody is doing? It's almost the end of the meeting. So I would like to conclude this theme, which was lifestyle. I personally enjoyed it. I hope you all have enjoyed exploring this theme of lifestyle. I want to give some message. Let's continue to live our best lives, both inside and outside of Toastmaster, by sharing and learning from each other, and we can enrich our lives and perhaps even adopt some new habits. And also remember, the greatest wealth is health, and a healthy outside starts from the inside. I would like to guess about who wants to tell the winner of today's activities. Any guess? We have 3 persons, Gauri, Ashwini, and Meeta, Toastmaster Meeta M. Shah. Any guesses who has won this activities or contest?
I think it's
Ashwini.
Who is the first like winner?
We had a tie between Gauri and Ashwini in the first round, and then Gauri won in the second round, third round.
So total like overall who has
Gauri.
Gauri, yes, correct. So give her a round of applause to Toastmaster Gauri Agarwal for being very enthusiastic and keep participating on all the activities throughout this meeting. And second person who has achieved for this throughout this activity is Toastmaster Ashwini Toastmaster. She has gained 3 points. Gauri has gained 6 points, and Meeta M. Shah ma'am has gained 2 points. So this is my TMOD role. I would like to hand over the baton to presiding officer, and meanwhile I would like to ask Zoom moderator, sorry.
और अच्छे से ले लो ये इस एंगल की जगह जैसे इस एंगल से लिया ना ये वाली ये अच्छी ठीक लग रही है
I think I need to mute somebody. Please, yeah. So I would like to call Zoom moderator. Please, meanwhile, since I'm handing over the stage to presiding officer, please launch your polls, all the polls, respective polls. And Gauri, the gift for you, or what I say, you are the winner. So you can get whatever role you wanted for the next upcoming meeting. Either hybrid meeting or online meeting, please go ahead, contact our VPs. Whatever role you wanted, please go ahead and learn from Toastmaster. Over to you, presiding officer. Don't scold me or whatever. Don't be angry with me. It is for your own learning. Please reach out to your VPs for this. By this, I want to hand over the baton to presiding officer, distinguished Toastmaster Saurabh Datta, and meanwhile, Yogita, please launch the polls. Thank you all.
Thank you so much. And while the poll is getting launched, I have got, first I want to thank everyone for this meeting. I'm actually excited about the announcements, but let me just hold the horses. Let me formally do a few formalities. And also I need to read out the Dina's speech. So these are two important tasks to do. First, let me read out Dina's speech. Dina has put a wonderful speech on chat. Thank Toastmasters, Madam Table Topic Master. You are absolutely lavish. I feel that my stomach loves the fuel of food. Let me put her on spotlight. I feel that my stomach absolutely loves the fuel of food. I can't cook a meal. I don't know how to cook a lavish meal. I get burned so badly from hot water on my lap, and it made me cry, and it burned badly. My staff likes to cook food for me. I like lavish food, but I need help to cook lavish food for me. My favorite is Toastmaster meeting as my speech gets better, powerful, and lavish. Thank you so much, Dina, for a lavish speech. Absolutely loved your speech as always. Thank you. So with this, I would also want to quickly hear a couple of feedback from any of the guests who are present in the meeting, who has joined us for the first time. So Supraja is there. Supraja is not there, but we have Swastika, but I'll pass on her and I'll tell you why in a short while. I see Noor. Okay, Noor, how can I not have your feedback?
Thank you, Saurabh, the team, Saurabh. In fact, I thoroughly enjoyed today's meeting. I was off Toastmasters for some time. I had a surgery, and the first meeting I want to come to is Gabbys meeting. And all thanks to the machinery, which I believe, which works as a fine machine, which works for Gabby, is what makes Gabby's meeting so impressive and so exciting. In fact, I love being here. I come for Saurabh, and I don't see the other lady who is behind me every time to come for Gabby's roles or something. But I truly enjoyed today's meeting. Thoroughly enjoyed. Thanks to all of you for presenting such a wonderful meeting for guests like me to come back again and again. Back to you, sir.
Thank you so much, Noor. And you are so encouraging. That keeps us going. And anyone can guess which lady he's talking about? Who's behind him?
Sudharma Parera.
Who else?
Sudharma Perera. Yeah, I thought that someone will say Nancy. No, this time it's not Nancy, it's Sudharma Perera. Okay. And we have Ilyas. Ilyas, do you want to share any quick feedback?
So, can you hear me?
Yes, we can, loud and clear.
Okay, can you see me?
We can see you.
Okay, thank you. As always, Gabbys meeting is always wonderful. I think I joined during the table topic and I didn't get the chance to speak, but it's okay. We need to prioritize the members as they need to get some chance. Sometimes we prioritize our visiting members and also guests, and we forget that our members is also important for their progress because they are our representative of club contest. And if with the great progress, maybe they can become district champion. So yes, we need to exercise those balance between the participant of the topic. Maybe you can have the slot like 2 guests, 2 visiting, 2 members, and then maybe the role takers also want to take. So yes, that's my suggestion. And as usual, you treat our friend here, Diana, with great hospitality. That's also one of the best hospitality that I have seen in a club. And we need to have that kind of encouragement because we are living in the core values of those masters. Never forget our core values. That's how where leaders are made. Because if you forget these core values, well, I don't want to put it into hard word or worst thing to say, but I don't think you are a Toastmasters. Even you are to TTM, you need to live in your core values. So yeah, keep on doing what you are doing because you are amazing. Back to you. So.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ilyas. I think we should give a big round of applause to Ilyas for a very important reason, and I'll tell you why. I have seen a lot of people raising their hand and not getting chances, and very few of them actually understand the compulsions that the table topic master is under. You know, one side there's a guest, one side there's a visiting Toastmaster, one side there's a member, and we need to balance it in such a manner. There are people who always want, who are always enthusiastic about speaking, and whenever we give them a chance, you know, people will say, I want to speak. And then there are people who are always shy about speaking. So if we strictly go by the people who are raising their hand, then you'll see the same set of speakers who are comfortable speaking will come and speak every time. While we want to do that, it's also our responsibility to push those people who are shy of speaking to speak, right? And that's why we will see that we sometimes don't invite the people who have raised their hand, but invite those who have not raised their hand, because this is an opportunity for us to give them that slight nudge to say, okay, you can also do it. And we have clearly been successful. And I'll tell you why. This is going to come up now. The first important announcement for today. Please welcome the newest member of the Gabbys Toastmasters Club, Toastmaster Swastika Shetty, who just became a member during the last 2 hours of the meeting being in progression. And one of the reasons probably is because Swastika, we could give her that slight nudge where she was able to take stage and attempt a table topic. Welcome, Swastika, to the Gabbys family. Would you want to quickly take 30 seconds and tell us how are you feeling now that you're moving inside the ring?
Yeah, thank you. I actually we had a discussion yesterday, right? I wanted to enroll, but then I thought, let me take a pause because I'm a person who takes this impulse decision. So I wanted to wait and then attend the session today and then see how it works out. And then I was very happy at the end of the session. So I thought, yes, I have to enroll and this will definitely help me. And so as the session was happening, I enrolled myself. So I'm looking forward, as I already told, to improve all my skills and be one among you guys.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Swastika, for joining us. And let me now move on to the next incredible announcement. Can you imagine in today's world that when the world has opened up, we still have members sitting in India who are helping members in United States move into a leadership role? I have, with a lot of pride, I am announcing now that Toastmasters Smruti S Mohanty is now the area director, area 51, Division F, District 117, United States. So Smruti is based out of US. So she will be able to, kind of support the clubs in US in person. This is spectacular because I strongly believe that before you move on to a district officer role, you need to play the club officer role with a lot of sincerity, integrity, honesty. And I think one of the best examples of that is Toastmaster Smruti Mohanty. Smruti, I'm incredibly proud about you. But what makes this occasion very special is that this appointment would not have been possible without the relentless support of another member of the Gabbys, her fellow VP membership, Toastmaster Dhwani Adesara, who has done two things. One, when Dhwani became the area director last year, she had one of the most exemplary performances. And amidst a lot of adversity, she became a president's area director, a president's distinguished area director. That performance and her constantly connecting with the right people and pushing Smruti's candidature has made it possible for Smruti to become an area director in US. And we are extremely proud of this culture at the Gabbys, where it's not about conflict, where it's not about unhealthy competition, where it's not about cutting corners to get titles, a DTM title or area director title, but supporting the right people for the right role, helping others shine and thereby shining yourself. Thank you, Gabbys, for holding on to the core values of Toastmasters that Toastmaster Elias just mentioned. And this is one of the perfect example. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. With this, let me now announce the results for today's meeting. So we qualified all the speakers for the simple reason that there was a slight glitch in the timing. I just observed a couple of seconds here and there. I was just noticing some of the timing. So based on that, and that's totally okay because we had got first-time role takers today in multiple roles. So the best table topic speaker, and this comes to me as a surprise because it has never ever happened that Noor is there in the meeting and someone else is the best table topic speaker. But Noor, today is that day. Brace it, my friend. And the best table topic speaker for today is not a Toastmaster. This is even more spectacular. Dr. Nupur Deshpande, who's a guest. Congratulations, Nupur. Congratulations for being.
Thank you so much.
And I'll tell you, it's special because Noor is the best table topic speaker on the planet that I know of. So I get shit scared when he's there because I know I can't speak better than him. He's damn good. And thank you so much, Nupur. Yeah, Noor, you want to say something?
Exaggeration to the maximum level. I love that about you.
Okay.
That's good. That's good. That's great. Well done, Nupur. Well done.
Thank you, Nupur, and thank you, Noor. And we have a special recognition award for Toastmaster Dina McInroy, as usual, for being spectacular in you have that superpower of giving a table topic speech on chat. So you deserve all the love, all the applause, and all the appreciation for doing it every time. Thank you so much. Dina. Keep coming back and definitely come back. Yeah. Come back, we'll celebrate your birthday together, okay? Okay, thank you. Moving on to the main role taker for today. And the award goes to the person who has kept us engaged with the quizzes, with the trivia, with the rapid fire questions, with all the fun and the excitement. And that is Toastmaster Bimpy Kumari. Thank you so much. Again, I'm extremely proud of you, Bimpy, for the very simple reason we also had a very strong table topic evaluator in contention, who is Toastmaster Smruti Mohanty. So you had a absolutely dominating finish this time. But I think Smruti is fine with it. She is now on cloud 117. Okay. We'll move on to the next award category, and which is the best auxiliary role taker. And the best auxiliary role taker for today is a first timer in this role. We have many first timers. And this was the person who was testing our listening skills. Congratulations, Toastmaster Neha Bansal, for being the best auxiliary role taker. Wonderfully done. Good questions and a good report on our listening skills. The favorite speaker for today is the person whose wife keeps rushing to the jewelry store. I don't see Toastmaster Jitender Rulaniya in the meeting, but Toastmaster Jitender, what a comeback, back with a bang, as they say. So thank you and congratulations for the best speaker recognition. And the best evaluator for today is yours truly. Thank you so much for your generosity and kindness. And with this, I adjourn this meeting of the Gabbys Online Toastmasters Club. See you on Thursday, 7 p.m. Okay, let us take a quick picture. Taken. I will be sharing it on the various WhatsApp groups. Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you, Dina. Bye.